Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. As a Muslim business owner, I want to share 10 tips with you that have helped me get to where I am today. Inshallah, I hope this can benefit you guys and my tips in terms of how I have successfully got to a stage where now we're running about 5 to 6 businesses. Inshallah, looking to grow. Now, number one, I have to start with this. When I was growing up, there weren't any Muslim role models. I'm not saying I'm a role model right now. I would like to hope and think that when you see my content as such, you can say, you know what, you can do well, you can have a business and stay away from the haram. And so tip one, always stay away from the haram, man. Like, don't go into it at all. Trust me when I say this, it's possible. You can do it. I've done it. Alhamdulillah, we stay away from as much haram as possible, and there are cases where you have to do something in a case of necessity, but it's always checked by a person of knowledge, and they always give, they let you know, is it okay, is it not? Like, always go to someone of knowledge. So I think have the connections, have the people around you where you can ask them the questions, and then inshallah you'll be good to go. But always stay away from anything which is haram. Now, number two, consistency. I promise you guys, man, like, I'm here right now recording for you guys. Well, you know what? I don't even want to show you because you guys are going to be like, I'm flexing the watch, but it's coming up to 5 o'clock, like in the morning. And I'm recording this video for you, and I am happily recording it for you. So the point is this, consistency, whether it's, 10% every single day or it's 90% and it's, it varies, but every single day turn up. Because I promise you this much, the small amounts you do every single day will make a huge impact over a long period. There are people who will do 100% over 3 weeks, and that's nothing compared to someone who puts in 10 or 15% of effort every single day. So consistency, no doubt, has helped me get to where I am. And so I will say to you guys, please be consistent. Don't quit. Don't quit too early. Just keep going. I promise you, you will benefit in that. Now, tip number 3, just start. Because the amount of people that I know that have amazing business ideas, and I'm sure you guys do too. You might be watching this saying, yeah, I have a lot of business ideas, but I don't start. I just don't take the first step. I get an idea. Most of the time, that business has started and is making money within about 2 months. And I'm not trying to be boastful myself, but I'm saying, execution is my expertise. I get an idea and 2 months is ready. It's going. It's like we've started. And yes, there's an element of if you have money, then you can make things work a little bit faster. But I have nothing stopping me and no doubt and no thoughts in my head saying you can't do it. Maybe it won't work. What if you fail? None of that. That's as a man, and this is to the brothers especially, how can you think that as a man? Like, oh, what if I fail? Like, is that what society has got you thinking? Like, what if I fail, so I'm not going to do something? Like, you have to be, come on, man. Like, you need to pull yourself together for that. Number 4, work hard, put in the hours in the beginning because it only gets easier after. My first 1 or 2 years was the amount of time that I put into the businesses was immense. Like, I put in a lot of hours. 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours. But now, alhamdulillah, shukr to Allah Azza wa Jal, 4 or 5 years later, I'm able to relax much more. I'm able to spend time with my family. I'm able to do a lot more. And so I would say that work hard in the beginning because you know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, inshallah. When you're working a job, you're working a job for the rest of your life. Let's be honest. You get sacked and you might be like, I'm good for 3-4 months, but you need another job because, you know what I mean? Like it shackles you up. Let's be real. And so a job is great. Look, do what you got to do a couple of years, but you always need to look to start something for yourself or be self-employed. And so I would say is the first 1 or 2 years, it's hard work. It is what it is. And I'm not going to lie to you, I've forgotten what number we're on. I think it's number 5. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Give me a break and like this video if you haven't already, because I'm trying to be consistent, y'all. Like, this is 2 days later, I put out another video. Number 5, no matter what you do, spend time on your business, do what you got to do, but spend time with your family. And you might be like, well, how's this a tip? Trust me. Spend time with your family, because if your family are happy, if you go home to a happy home, you will come to work and work hard. You will come into your businesses and put in the effort and be happy and not be thinking about home. The wife is gone on a mad one because you've not been spending time with her. You know what I mean? Spend time with your wife, spend time with your children, spend time with your mother and your father. Because let's be honest, they're not going to be around forever. So don't completely just go crazy into your businesses. Have time, date night once a week. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't want my wife going crazy. Let's be honest. None of us want that. It's not nice. You know what I mean? We want peaceful homes. And I want peaceful homes for my brothers and sisters. And so, give your wife the date night. Spend time with your mother. Spend time with your father, you know. But know that you have to work hard as well. And as a man, that's the sort of sacrifices we have to do, you know. Because inshallah, with time, it will only get easier and easier. And so, don't forget the family. Number 6, listen to everyone, but don't take everyone's advice. What do I mean by this? I have people around me, and I mean this in the most respectful way. They do not know more than me in business. But sometimes a man can be emotional and think that the business idea that they are coming up with is the best idea. So you speak to people, you see what they have to say. Now, if everyone is saying it's a terrible idea, you know, maybe you just have a lot of haters in your life, and maybe your friends aren't real friends, or maybe the terrible idea is actually terrible. And so speak to people, take everyone's feedback on board, but don't take everyone's advice. Because look, people want you to be successful, but they don't want you to be more successful than them. And so, generically speaking, let's be real now, let's be real. So listen to what the people are saying, take on what they are saying, but don't take on everyone's advice where now you don't have a brain of your own. Always, always, always go with your instinct, always go with your gut, but listen to what people have to say as well. Stay humble, number 8. I think it's number 8. Like this video if it's number 8. If it's not number 8, just like the video anyway. Stay humble. When you stay humble, there isn't, this is deep. Listen, this is deep. When you stay humble, and whether you make 5 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand a month, it's just numbers. You're still living your life. You haven't changed. Don't change. Don't just because you're seeing extra £2,000 change now and your attitude and your behavior changes. That's disrespectful. And I do not appreciate that. So listen, stay humble because Allah Azza wa Jal will give you more. Stay humble. If you stop being humble, things will go completely wrong. Listen, Allah don't like those that are not humble. You know what I mean? So stay as humble as you can. Make sure, you know what? Listen, this is number 9 now. Give money in charity. Give money in charity. No matter what business you're doing, no matter how much money you're making, no matter how less money you're making, give money in charity. You will see doors open up for you. I guarantee it. Give money in charity and Allah Azza wa Jal will open doors for you. That's a guarantee. And, you know, do it behind doors. Do it as much as you can in secret. Do some, you know, to maybe encourage others, you know, out in the open if you want to do a little bit, little. 80% of it, do it in secret. Between you and the Creator. And so charity makes a massive, massive difference. And I will say this last thing. And number 10 is say Alhamdulillah, shukr to Allah Azza wa Jal for everything. Be thankful for every single thing that you have. If today you make £1, be thankful. If you make £10, be thankful. The first thing you should do when you see some success, a client signs up or a placement is made, you make money, you see money, an interview or whatever happens, the first thing you should think to yourself, Alhamdulillah. Like, shukr to Allah Azza wa Jal. And like something happens and you're like, now I need to pray salah now. What's the Asr time? Okay, I need to pray. Or you should be thinking in your head like the next salah, I've prayed one already. Okay, I need the next salah to come so I can, you know, thank Allah. Or maybe you pray voluntary prayers just to thank Allah Azza wa Jal, you know. And to be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because I'm telling you, when you are thankful to the Creator opens doors for you. And so that is the 10 tips I will give to you as someone who has run businesses, a Muslim owner businesses. I'm just trying to give you guys as much as I can. Inshallah, I'm going to make more videos for you. Barakallahu feek. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.